Alright, here's another Skullbriar game. This one's a little interesting, and you'll see why. The opponents here are Ruhan, who's just stompy stompy, who knows what the heck that guy's playing, Sharam, Esper Artifacts, Control, and Horde of Notions, which is 5-color, whatever. My opening hand has 3 lands with an Expedition map and a Bojika Bog. This is a pretty slow hand, but I decide to keep it, I think. What do I do? Nope, I get rid of it. And I get with the Golgari Route Farm, Necropolis Regent, who's a friggin' bomb, Putrefy, Shriekfire. It just means that, oh, and I draw Oran Reef the Vastwood. It means I'm just going to have a slow game. Skullbriar's not coming out until turn 3. So I bounce Oran, and I get rid of Hugon, whatever. He costs too much, and I'm not really worried about any sort of flyers at this point. I get Horde out on turn 3, and I attack the guy to my right, and he's cycles Slice and Dice and kills Skullbriar, which is pretty funny, actually. Kusari Gama. That's a nice little equipment that doesn't really get played that much. Lightning Greaves from Sharam, who seems to have mana problems. Evoked Moldrifter for Horde. I go ahead and play Skullbriar again and go after Horde again just because. And finally get another counter on Horde. So Sharam is just kind of like not doing so hot right now. Windborn Muse is going to slow me down a bunch, but that's fine. Sharam still has mana problems. Horde of Notions plays Cathari, Remnant, and Hypergenesis. Cascades into Hypergenesis. So, like, just all sorts of goofiness is coming out right now. Luckily for me, my entire hand, except for Putrefy, is permanents. And this is also going to help the Sharam player as well. Interestingly, Ruhan plays Energy Storm, which is just craziness. Like, that's not a card I think I would ever expect to see. But he's also playing Crawl Space. That's not a huge problem for me. With Pure Steel Paladin, you can expect a decent amount of equipment. Sharam only has 1 land. It's an artifact land, but she does have Nev's Disc. She's got a duplicate. She's going to get rid of something. There's a Magister Sphinx coming from Horde. Eternal Horde Worm, who played True Conviction. Somebody's got a clone entering the battlefield. Just obviously his deck is a Eureka / Hypergenesis deck. When I see Nev's Disc come out, my initial thought, because at first I was thinking maybe I should hold some of these guys back, but my thought was there's no way he's going to blow up the world, especially if it kills his lands and leaves him with only 1 land. But as you will see that, oh hey, Magister Sphinx, Greatborn Muse, Necropolis Regent, just all sorts of crap happens here. Basically, Horde goes to 10, and Ruhan goes to 10, and I, for some reason, am left okay. Skullbriar died due to Sunblast Angel. With Trinket Mage, Sharam ended up tutoring up another land. So yeah, right now I'm doing okay. I've only got 1 card in hand, which is a little rough, but I did manage to develop my mana pretty quickly. And I decided I'm just going to sit back, play my Blade of the Blood Chief, and put it on my Vampire here, and see what happens. I'm also going to wait on Skullbriar too. He's only got 1 counter on him at this point, but this board is just nutty. Ruhan equips Magister Sphinx and doesn't do anything. And then Sharam blows up the world. There we go. Leaves him with only 1 land, but he's got Seed of the Synod. Oh, planes. The Horde player beseeches the Queen for like a land or something like that. A Vivid Grove. And he admits later on that that was a mistake. He wanted to get a wheel a Wheel of Fortune or something like that. So I attacked Horde with my Skullbriar. Ruhan plays Restrict Study. Sharon finally hits his third land. Horde of Notions is going to do nothing. I've got Golgari Guildmage. I'm trying to kill off Ruhan and the Horde of Notions player right now. The Guildmage is good because at this point I have enough to either sacrifice Skullbriar or put an extra counter on him. There's Ruhan. He's hoping to have a blocker. He plays Lightning Greaves after his attack phase and sticks it on Ruhan. Sharon at this point conceded. He was just behind the curve way too far, which is going to make this game a short game because I was going to have to beat him down. But at this point I'm at 39 life, and there's two guys that are both in the single digits, so I'm pretty good to go. A Horde comes out, doesn't attack. I put another counter on Skullbriar. Ring of Felonia is good, but I decided just to put another counter on Skullbriar and Putrefy the Horde's blocker so that I can just take him out directly right now. And Horde is done. You know, it's ballsy to play those kind of decks, but I've seen them in the past a couple times. Oh, there's Wheel of Fortune. And I get hit by Ruhan. My hand is pretty slow. There's not... I mean, I guess I could Eternal Witness for some stuff. Like Necropolis Region or something like that. But a lot of this stuff isn't going to help me too much too fast right now. I do have Phyrexian Tower and Perilous Forays as sacrifice outlets, but at this point I don't even need that. I think what he does here is he blows up my Skullbriar, so he still gets hit by my Golgari Guildmage. Yeah, Oblation, which I end up like sacrificing him. Oh, that's right, to the Guildmage to get Jugen back. And I play Sylvan Library, and I prevent him from drawing cards with Rhystic Study, because that's what good players do. And I'll have Skullbriar coming out, bum rushing him again next turn. He can't block with Ruhan. He plays Farsight Mask. There's nothing really left for him to do, because Nimbus Maze only gives him colorless mana. And so, yeah, Skullbriar comes out. And I attack for the win. It's just, it's been a while since I've seen a Hypergenesis game. And turn 10, you know, one guy got mana screwed. But I just thought it was funny. You gotta watch out for people. Sometimes, you know, things still surprise you. Alright, thanks guys.